Today we are fishing with artificials and live shrimp, throwing them at this massive wall in order to catch lunch. We'll be catching snook, snapper, and massive sand perch. Then back in my garden, which you can see here, we're gonna be using herbs and fruits to cook up today's catch. My garden features a new solar-powered bird bath and pond fountain, which I'm really loving.
Oh,
What you got? What you got? What you got? Get him.
I got a fish.
Nice.
What do I got?
Oh, it's a big moon.
Oh,
Jack.
it's a jack. All right.
Good job. Good job. Biggest fish got that on board.
All right, first fish of the day, ladies and germs.
Good job. That's awesome. I am stuck on the bottom. Lame.
Darcy's stuck on the bottom.
You gotta hit all the spots before we spook everything, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it unstuck.
So Brian, I'm Brian. That's Darcy, of course, from Darcizzle Offshore.
If you're new to the channel,
Yeah, new to the channel. Fishing in beautiful Boynton Beach today with shrimp.
Inshore,
And
saltwater
DOA.
fishing.
Trying to catch whatever we can for dinner today. Put that on a DOA Terrorize, very popular.
And it's also the month of May. It's a great month to fish everywhere, in my opinion, in South Florida. There's all kinds of good stuff to catch. Big snook, triple tail, jack crevalles.
Yeah, she said
Redfish.
triple tails, but you see that triple tails you caught last week?
Yeah, I'm just saying that stuff you can catch in South Florida. It's
Oh,
epic.
good for you.
Yeah. All right, so let me know when you get the chance and we'll get this off.
All right, we gotta get the Googans hook off the rock.
I can get
All
some
right.
fishing.
We just do a couple more casts.
Come on, you would have hooked 5 rocks by now if it was the morning that you hook everything. I'm just saying.
Lucky me.
You do hook some stuff quite a bit. We both do. It's part
Everyone does. That's how you fish.
part of fishing. Current's just starting to move. Cutie puppy. Ooh,
Nice.
little lane snapper.
Yeah, even if we're fishing some more pylons right here like we like to do, and even if you're not catching a record holder, again, you can just take those kids out here with some shrimp and catch little fish all day. We
All
don't really
day.
show them, but that's probably the, I don't know, 5 or 10 snappers we've caught today, which will make any kid under 10 perfectly happy.
Upside down fish, that's what Brian would do. Let him go. Jeez, he freaking ate that. And like as I was reeling it up to bring it up because we were moving around this dock, I just caught a moonfish.
Nice.
AKA look down. Those guys are really tasty. Thinnest fish in the world. We call them moonfish.
Remember the jack family? They kind of make a jack noise.
Yeah, they are a member of the jack family. I was gonna say that. Oh, I do see some current. Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh my gosh, into
Right
the camera
into
bucket.
the camera bucket.
You could eat that though.
No, he's a little small. What do you think?
He's about the size of the other one.
The other one's too small too.
I know. Put him in the well,
All right, I'm gonna put him in a well.
just in case. There's really no size limit to them. You're allowed to keep them any size. I think even up to a 100-pound aggregate if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's the.
But unregulated.
That's someone zooming through the no wake zone for a last mile.
Pet peeve of Brian's.
Well, it's not a pet peeve. It's just the law, and like you go by, they have these no wake zones. I'm not really big on manatee no wake zones, quite personally. Don't tell anybody, but when you go by a marina, these old marinas and moorings here, and this guy just zooming by, whatever.
I do see.
That's
some-
what happens with these contender owners.
Whoa.
Now I'm in trouble. I'm just kidding. I wish I had a contender.
Whoa. Anyone, honestly.
Mostly not contender owners, frankly. More Proline owners. Yeah. Woo!
What you got?
Whoa, feels like a jack, but I don't know, it's the biggest fish of the day.
You better
Maybe it's
go
not a
fight your
jack.
fish.
Well, you're my way, lady.
I am not, lady. Whoa,
Whoa, whoa,
what does he
whoa.
have? I better get the net.
It's a snook.
No way.
Yes.
Nice job. Haha, look at that.
Nice.
Look on the DOA. You can flip them.
There we go.
Nice job.
Nice.
Not too shabby.
Like we always tell you, you gotta throw different things, and Darcy's throwing the shrimp, and I'm throwing a DOA. I changed the color. Oh, it just dropped right out. It just dropped out. That's why you gotta keep your pole bent and pressure on the fish at all times. Beautiful.
Nice one.
Nice.
Snook kind of day.
Yeah. All right, we did a little Facebook video with that guy, but here's the lure. I was using a light color, changed to dark. Just first cast on the hole over here.
Great job. Never caught one like that.
Yeah. You know, usually we don't catch snook on these poles, but Darcy caught a lunker last week, if you saw that.
Yeah.
And there you go, just caught another one. Oh, I'm hooked up.
No way.
Papa's hooked up. Got a decent fish here. Whoa.
Whoa. On the DOA,
What
right?
I got? Doesn't feel like a jack.
DOA?
Yeah, DOA. Of course I got a DOA.
Wow. Amazing. Let me put mine in the rod holder.
You should put your rod in the rod holder because I didn't catch no fish. It's another snook.
Flip them?
I don't know.
What do you want to do?
I can flip them, I guess. You got to take a look at the hook for me.
All right.
Just net them to be safe. You get behind. There's not much current. Is he bigger?
Oh, you had that. Perfect hook set. Yeah, he's a little bigger.
A little bigger.
Good job. Look at all the pilings. That's wild. That's wild.
If you guys don't know about snook, tell you a little bit about snook. And Darcy just said snook on the pilings, which is a little unusual because we're in the middle of the intercoastal.
Oh, oh.
He's not a baby.
Oh, oh.
Whoa, snook's just got a lunker. You can see that
No,
DOA.
I
right?
don't. I don't.
Oh, I messed up, man.
Oh, is that gonna keep?
Darcy got a mate. Is that a mate? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to support the belly at all times. I
Two
shouldn't hold him like
fish.
that. Oh, nice. He's a keeper. All right, this is like a 25.
Yeah, I would say 24, 25. Good job.
So I was going to say about snook, wanted to release that fish. That's a mangrove, right? Not a cabera?
It's a mangrove.
He's definitely a keeper, right?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. He swallowed it, so I need to get it out first.
But anyway, so snook in the winter, to stay warm, they're going to be up in the river where there's a dark bottom, because the sun is going to heat up that mud better. It's going to be warmer for them. Then in the summer, when the water gets warmer, they're going to head towards the inlets and the ocean.
Can you get scissors right there?
Yeah, scissors. Where there's a sandy bottom, which is going to cool the water a little better, and they're going to spawn.
Looks like he might keep.
Yeah, measure them up.
Yep.
So the idea, so again, we see that we're catching fish out on these pylons more because they're moving out of the river and the mangrove and towards the ocean. Okay, so it makes a little bit of sense.
He's just under 12.
All right, it's up to you. You gotta have him eat the sandwich. He's bigger than a crappie.
Yeah. Put him in the cooler.
Yeah.
Woo!
Gotta eat dinner around here, you know? And I know he's not a huge mangrove, but you guys all catch crappie and stuff, and he's 100 times bigger than any crappie, right? Oh, there we go. Something a little...
Yeah? Ha! That's decent.
You know it's bad when you feel like this is a big fish.
That's decent.
Just getting a lot of snappers right here in this bridge.
Yeah, I think I'm seeing some convicts. I'm gonna stand up high again and look while we're here. And I just got broken off myself.
A little late for
Tough.
our season of sheep's head.
You were just yelling at me, shoot him. I'm just gonna look, keep a close eye out.
This is the guy that has your hook. He has your jig in his mouth.
He does?
Yes. See that?
Oh my gosh.
Take my jig out and here's Darcy's jig.
Get my jig, save my jig.
You want to get it? It's going to die.
You want me to do it?
It's going to die.
Ugh.
It's way in there.
All right.
Throw him back.
All right. Oh. Dude, he's not gonna live with that giant hook in his throat.
Oh, I'm hooked up. Oh,
Yeah?
I'm hooked up.
Oh!
Oh! You see the hole?
Yep.
Broke me off.
What the hell was that? How did he break you off?
I don't know. Could have been a cabera or something. You see the hole right there, though?
Yeah, I did see it. Yeah. Broke you off right on the surface.
Yeah.
Cut right through your 20-pound.
All right, guys, we're fishing this bulkhead right here, which we like. I kind of rushed up here because the current's really good right now. I'm crashing right into it. Second cast. Something bit off my
DOA.
DOA. And we saw a bubble at the surface, so it was a good fish. One is not a 10-inch mangrove.
It's a real fish.
Yeah.
We just said you had a break. I got something on.
I see that.
Don't know what it is. What do we got? Looks like a jack or maybe a runner. Woo!
What is that? Jack?
I don't know.
Looks like a moon.
Is that a pompano?
If that's a pompano, I'm gonna be happy. The pompano.
It's not. It's
think it might be.
big old sand perch that we can eat.
Oh my lord! That is a
Holy cow!
Did look like a
Look at that monster! That's not what Brian just had.
No.
That's a sand perch. Those guys that we usually catch like 1 to 2 inches in the cast net, they sit right on the bottom and they feed out of the sand, but that's like an eater right there. Keeper size eater sand perch.
Yeah, nice white meat on these. Look at delicious.
Nice. Not too shabby.
Oh,
That's a nice one, man.
beautiful.
All right.
Again, not a monster, but 5 times bigger than those crappie you guys are catching in Wisconsin.
Dude, that thing is a monster. You can put him in the well for now and
Oh,
take pics
definitely
with
put
him.
him in the well.
We gotta fish this current
Yeah,
when
yeah.
we got it.
What do you got? What do you got?
It's a snapper.
A big snapper.
Yeah. It's another one. No way. These sand perch are hungry, baby. Woo!
That's nice.
Jeez, he slammed that like a snapper. Sorry. Never mind, scratch that. He ate that like a snapper, little snapper on the surface.
I'm sorry,
Woo!
middle-aged men have not matured enough that we can use the word snapper in
No,
certain contexts. So
no, I can't.
grow up. Anyway, nice one. Another nice one. Putting food on the table.
Woo! It's a big, 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 big one. Like this, woo, stay in the boat. And this is why they're called sand perch, because their mouth legit feeds in the sand like that. Like
Yeah.
that's how they feed. It's
Yeah.
wild. All right, throw them in the well.
What you show them? Have you showed them what the gear you're using there?
Yeah.
Nautiques, PC Fun.
Yeah, using my Naughty X 4000 4K spinning reel from PC Fun. Sorry, my line is wrapped in the camera. And that is spooled with 20-pound braid. Oop, I got a loop right there I gotta fix. And then on my leader, I just tied it the uni knot braid to the leader, and then it's about like 4 foot long, tied with a loop knot to my hook. And we're just using a jig based on current. I'm using a heavier jig because we have a lot of moving water right now. And previously, that first big one I caught was actually on a smaller hook. So I'm just trying to like actually feel what's going on. So I want a heavier jig so I can bounce it off the bottom and feel it, because that little hook, I was not feeling it. But I just caught a fish on both, so it works. It's either the bottom or a fish.
The bottom. She thinks she has a fish. I got it stuck on the bottom.
Okay, so I had actually used the restroom and I left my line out, and it's a combination of the bottom and a fish.
We're both right. Oh, I got a fish. He's a flying fish.
We are back at the house, and I just want to show you my newest addition to the garden. I've actually never had a bird bath in my garden, and we have birds visit on the regular, especially this time of year. We have like cardinals and woodpeckers and all kinds of cool birds that come stop by. For the first time, I actually saw a bird use the bird bath today, which is super cool. I think they got to get comfortable with it, but they love to hang out in my roses here. And you can see one of the spray, it comes with like 5 different nozzle heads, so you can make the spray as cool, as big or as small as you want. And this solar powered glass panel here is actually extra durable and long lasting. Now let me show you how easy it was to set up. So we have our pump here that goes right into the bird bath. Also has little suction feet too, which I love that feature. And this is the filter that comes out and is replaceable. It comes with 2 additional filters in the box. The solar water pump comes with water shortage protection that will shut off when the water gets too low to prevent the motor from burning out. And then you also have these various attachments for the top of your bird bath pump to make the designs of the water different, higher or lower, whatever you prefer. And then even has a separate additional cord if you have like an actual fountain for a fish pond or something cool, you can use this additional piece here. But it comes with all these cool pieces. All we're gonna do is put that right into the middle of the pond, or I'm sorry, bird bath, like so. Then we have our cord here. Again, there's no electricity required. We have our glass tempered solar panel right here. Upgraded 20-watt solar panel with high solar energy conversion efficiency. Just plug and play. No need for electricity or complicated wiring. And I'm just gonna stick this straight into the ground, facing straight up for the sun. And then it has this little attachment piece on the back for you to take your wire that's right here, which you can also hide and put it really close to your fountain, so that to your bird bath, so that way you can hide the cords completely. But just push that on, and then it's got a little cap here. Oh look, it's already going. And then just twist it, lock it in tight. And now that is fully waterproof, ready to go. And this is made to last in the elements and out here in the hot Florida sun. But pretty cool, I love it so far. And over here we have the Poposoap pond fountain slash filter. It can be used both ways. We actually don't have a pond here, but we decided to put it into the canal just to show you guys how it works. And it actually looks really cool. And this one is actually very low noise. Like, you can't hear the pump at all. And I'm gonna have the links to both of these products down below in the description for y'all to check out. We have our pump filter kit right here. Let me show you how simple this is to set up. It even comes with a really simple instruction manual. So let me just show you how easy this is. We got our 660 GH pump. It has little suction feet on the bottom. So what I'm gonna do is put it right in the middle of this plastic box it comes with, just like so. If we were using this in a pond as a filter, we have these bio balls that it also comes with, and also these ceramic rings. These would be placed directly inside this box here. But we're not gonna be doing that today. We're just gonna be demonstrating to you guys how this works because we do not have a pond. Now we have a coarse and a fine filter. It tells you exactly what order these need to be in on top of the top piece of the black box. Basically line it up, and you can see the pump is right in the middle, aligned perfectly. Latch it in place. And then also there's a little place right here to put your power cord so it lines up perfectly. Boom, done. Now we have our telescopic rod, and we also have our diverter valve. So that's gonna let you adjust how much water flow you want. And also there's different setups for the top. Like, it comes with all these different adapters to make cool waterfalls and different setups for your pond or wherever you're setting it up. All right, that seems to be good to go. We got our power cord here. We have our black bucket over here, black container full of water. So we're gonna put it in there before I set it up to the power. Push it down to the bottom. There we go. Okay, the top is locked on place, the adapter. Now all we're gonna do is connect it to the power. It runs 2 water features. You can choose the choice of a fountain or waterfall. The filter kit includes 3 additional inlets to attach a hose for a second water feature, and a diverter valve which allows simultaneously running of the fountain and a secondary outlet. Both are adjustable thanks to the built-in flow control valves. Ta-da! It is really cool. Look how cool that is. That's super cool. Super easy to set up. We had this operational and running within 5 minutes of opening the box. My second passion, aside from fishing, is gardening. Another huge love of mine. I spend a lot of time gardening. Brian, behind the camera, likes to call this my ghetto garden, but I have such an assortment of plants, it's insane, starting with a wide variety of pineapples, homegrown pineapples that are not ready to harvest quite this second, but in the next month we're gonna have a ton of them. Super excited to use them in upcoming catch and cooks. Also love to grow roses. We have some passion fruits growing. I've got dahlias. We've got a whole variety of hybrid tea roses, all the way from mangoes on the other side of the house, and special miracle fruit berries that make anything sour taste sweet. So currently I don't have a ton for us to use in the house other than a few fresh herbs. Got some rosemary over here. We're gonna cut some sprigs of it to bring into the house for our fish lunch. Also got some fresh basil I grew from seed. I have quite a few herbs I'm growing from seed. They're just not really ready to harvest yet. I love basil, love to use it in a wide variety of dishes in the house. Okay, just had to go take a look at our mango tree. It's been a couple years since we've been able to enjoy our mangoes because we did a heavy pruning on our tree and it didn't produce. So this is our first ripe mango in 2 years. Pulled that right off with the mango picker. Look how gorgeous that mango is. It's going to be amazing. Season is just beginning. We have a ton on our tree, but this is the first official ripe mango for us to enjoy. I'm so excited. We got our striped muhara, AKA sand brim, AKA sand perch. That's what I call it. I'm used to sand perch. My biggest one, personal best sand perch. Here we go. I did bleed the fish, by the way. So let's check out the meat. I think it's gonna be good, good, good. Just feel where you cut into. They are so shiny and silvery even after they're dead. Whoa, this looks like crappie meat to me. Holy cow, this is crazy. Look at that meat.
It is really white.
Whoa. Like the little bit of veining right there. It kind of look like a crappie a little bit. But that meat is super white. Look at that, still white. Really pretty. Beautiful. That is gonna be one tasty meal right there. Awesome. All right, gonna finish up our 2 sand perch and meet you in the house for the cooking with pudding portion of this video.
All right, guys, welcome back to another edition of Cooking with Pudding. We just got done cooking here, and let me tell you what we did. This is basically the sand perch taste test edition, and so you can see that we actually got plenty of fish today from this B-roll here. You know, we caught 3 fish. They didn't look that big, but it's a lot of fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quite a bit.
Like I got a whole, I cooked it up with like a huge plate.
Yeah.
So salt and pepper the fish, and then I cut up our thyme and our basil, and cook the fish in just butter and oil. I'm on a diet, so we were gonna make sandwiches and stuff, but again, we're on a diet. I lost about 10 pounds since our cruise. Sprinkle the thyme on there. Is it thyme? Am I saying
No,
it right?
rosemary.
Why do I keep saying rosemary?
Why do you keep saying thyme?
Why do I keep saying
Oh my
thyme?
God.
Sprinkle the rosemary on there. And then I noticed that basil doesn't really go along with this meal, so I cut up a tomato and just made like a low-key tomato and basil and with the glaze on there. What do they call that?
Balsamic glaze.
Balsamic glaze on there.
Vinegar, yeah.
So usually put mozzarella on there, but again, on a diet, so we're gonna skip that. And then I got the fresh mango. So I'm getting my high protein, we got some tomatoes for vegetables and mango for a little fruit, so it's gonna be quite good. But I'm excited to try the compare the sand perch to the mangrove, because everybody knows mangrove's delicious. So if the sand perch tastes even similar to that, then we got a gold mine, secret fish we can catch more. So let's try the mangrove though. This is our first mangrove of the season.
Nice.
First mangrove? Mango.
He can't talk today.
I'm so excited to have the first mango.
Good.
Absolutely delicious. So let's try the sand perch. This is the mango right there.
Okay, I know how mangrove tastes.
Yeah, well, you're gonna compare. I got my own plate. I measured it out. There's 8 grams of protein. I didn't have a fork.
I took his fork.
I think the sand perch is better.
Really? I personally like the mangrove better. It's a little softer, and I think the sand perch is a little tougher. Still excellent.
Not tough.
It's like more chewy.
It's firmer.
Yeah, more like.
Oh, you think chewy?
I don't know. It's just different tasting than the mangrove. Definitely did not taste the same to me, at least. Both are really good. Not fishy at all. That's not what I'm saying. Just I can tell the difference between the mangrove and the perch. It's good. I would definitely eat it again. I would definitely eat this
dive
again.
into those mojaros or massive sand perches when you see them out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And thanks Poposoap for sending us the fountain and the bird bath.
Really cool products.
Really cool addition to our garden.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love birds and fountains?
Yes, it's pretty cool. And I love my stained glass fountain. That was made by my Aunt Jackie, so shout out to her.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap it up.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. Everything will be linked down below. Until our next adventure, follow your dreams and keep on catching.